Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. No, it's cool, it's cool. Don't play with it, baby. Say what you gonna do with it? Stop playing with it, baby. No. If you gonna do it, then don't play with it, baby. Exactly. Cause you ain't built like that.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the little go miss? Ay, how she made it, she mix it. Might have one of the first we call it a she put up a friend, they can't get it, that's how you talk.
What's going on, fellas? Jump into these standings first, so I can talk about what's going to happen going forward with some of these guys in these games. All right. These games up here is pretty solidified. These games up here, well, it's still, even with the game, the teams with 7 wins is legit too. But we want to get down in here with 6 and 7, even the Packers really with 5 and 8, possibly Panthers 5 and 8, but definitely up in here. It starts with the 49ers all the way up to the Falcons. All right, these are pretty big games, and we got some guys in the league that's not been playing, or like Jarrell with the Vikings who quit. And it could cost somebody some playoff hopes. So definitely these teams started this from the Falcons all down to the 49ers. If there's a game that with the Vikings or a team that has been playing like the Patriots or the or another team that hasn't really been off and on playing, I might have you take a fair sim and play the computer just for playoff implications, because I don't want nobody getting put out because they didn't play, that a person didn't play a game or a person quit. So I'm gonna write these teams down: the Falcons, the Giants, the football team, Rams. All you guys are wild. In the Rams, all you guys are wild card. Buccaneers and 49ers. All you guys are wild cards. So, and it's possible that all you guys, one of you guys, 2 of you can make the playoffs. I mean, y'all got a fighting chance all the way down to the 49ers. This Packers and Panthers is very slim. Yeah, why not have been playing? He'd probably be up in there, but he hasn't really been playing like that. Saying giving people wins. That's the thing I be telling y'all. We can't give people wins in this league, man. It's not cool to do that. You feel what I'm saying? If you can play. If not, you just have to play the computer or take a fair stand. I don't know, but I do know this. You get a forced win and somebody not able to play, and some guys are not able to play, and knowing they're not able to play and still get on forced wins. We gonna fix that. Trust me, we're gonna fix it going into next man, because that's not cool. All right, but it happened, and nothing I can do about that. But going forward with the next couple weeks, and somebody not able to play, with their knees, from the Falcons all the way down to the 49ers, if you have a game that somebody's not able to play, then might have to play their computer. So to solidify, or take a fair sim to solidify their playoff spot. Me personally, I want to control my own destiny. I'm not letting a fair sim predict where I'm at Relax, Pooh. I'm gonna get there. To solidify me getting into the playoffs. So that's where I'm at with it. So yeah, going forward, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna make sure I pay attention to those teams. I think there's 6 teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, those 6 teams, and see what happens going forward. All right. And same thing for the AFC. All right. These teams are pretty solidified, but from here on down to the Bills, and he had been playing. He might be in the mix too. I seriously doubt he made the playoffs, man. But I mean, from the Chargers on down, these games, you get a game in there where it's solidifying somebody's playoff hopes, and you need to, and they need you to lose that game or win that game to get in. You got to pay the computer, point blank period, or take a fair sim, man. Like I said, I would want to solidify my own destiny. I wouldn't want the computer. I mean, I would want a fair sim to solidify my destiny to the playoffs. So same thing here, man, because you got teams that can make it, man, all the way down to the Bills. These teams beyond the Bills cannot make it. They out. And so the same thing with the AFC. Now these teams down in here that's 5 and 8. The only way the Panthers and the Packers get in is if all those guys lose another game. Like if they all go 8 and 8. They all go 8 and 8, then you got a fair chance. But them guys ain't winning. Them guys ain't losing all those 3 games. So I don't think the Panthers and the Panthers and the Packers are out of it completely. So let's get up into this schedule. Raiders Lions. See, like Lions, he's a guy that hasn't played, and if he's solidifying somebody's playoff hopes, then it might be a computer. You know what I'm saying? Computer game played. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when MJ was up in that standings. Let me go back and look at that real quick. Let's see where the Raiders is 8 and 5. You know what I'm saying? So that game, I think that game needs to be played. That game needs to be played. And that's what's gonna have to happen, MJ. You might have to play the computer, my dude. This is just gonna have to happen. I'm gonna have to. What I'll do is those games like that, I'll just go ahead and put it on autopilot and let you play the computer, man. All right. The Buccaneers, Seahawks played a good game. Broncos and Dolphins played a good game. They ain't gonna put that, Pooh. You almost won that game, dog. You won that game. That solidifies you right there. Good game though. 29-21, stuck in there. Vikings and Chiefs. I don't know. I don't think the Chiefs has a chance to make the playoffs. So this game could be fair sim, or he can get the win. And, he's not making the playoffs. The Chiefs is not making the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So that don't need to be played. But same thing with the Ravens and Bengals. But Ravens gonna get this win because I don't think Bengals been playing like they been off and on. Falcons and Bears, that'll be a good game. I'll make that a game of the week. That'll be I'm gonna say Thursday Night Football. It's a big game. Falcons, you can beat this Bears guy. I'm sure you can. And that'll help you out there. So we'll see what happens going forward. I'm picking the Bears to win. But Falcons, you can win this game, man. I say final score 25-28. Colts and Jaguars. He hate me. I think he was in the mix too. This guy, I think the Jazz been playing, so I think he's been kind of off and on too. I don't know, but I think he been playing, so that game should get played. I think the Colts win. The Colts win. This guy's pretty solid though. He just ain't been playing like that. He just ain't really pulling out games, but he's pretty solid. So I'm gonna put this game to be like 26-20. All right. Saints and Packers. And Jersey gonna blow Trey out, and it's big for that Falcons game and Bears game because the Saints can get that number 1 seed. So he fighting. So man, I hope you show up, Falcons. Dix, hope you show up, man, and put some points on the board and try to beat that guy, man. You can beat him. Jersey wins by about 52-21. Trey 10. Cowboys and football team. This is big too. I don't know how 2 looking, but I think 2 still fighting, man. But he win this game and get this division win. That helps somebody else. You know what I'm saying? 2 play his game, so I know it's gonna get played. Do I see him being Cox Rock? I don't think so, man. It's gonna be a good defensive game. I think Cox Rock is a little bit better on offense, so I'm going with Cox Rock in this game. He gonna put up 20. It's gonna be like 20 to 13 or something like that, or 20 to 14, one or the other. Touche, but gonna miss a field goal kick, or he gonna score 10 and kick 3 points and get 13, one or the other. So it's gonna be 20 to 13, or 21-13, 21-13. I think Cox Rock scores 3 touchdowns in this game. So yeah, I don't see 2 beating football team. Both of them play good on defense, but I think Cox Rock just a little bit better on offense than Touche is. Titans and Browns. Big game. Gas Nation. See, Gas Nation is another one that hasn't been playing like that. But Noah Fane is already pretty much solidified in that playoff run, so it ain't gonna matter. But Browns get this win. Panthers and Texans. See, this is another one. Well, no, he out, so King's got to get this win. Steelers and Rams. See, this is another one. See, Dwayne, you might have to play the computer, man, because you right up in there in that mix, so you're gonna have to play the computer. And it's crazy because everybody been getting wins off this guy, and now we come to the end of it, and it's like you got to play the computer, take it first in, because somebody might you in that playoff run, and I hate that for you. You know what I'm saying? But that's what's gonna have to happen. So you're gonna have to play the computer, dude. Play the computer, or take it first in. All right. Bills and Chargers. If Bills don't play Parkway, I think you up in that mix too. I told you to take that win, that last win you supposed to took, and you didn't take it, and now you up in that mix with them other guys. So now this gonna have to be possibly another computer game. Hopefully JR back and he play, because he consistent, man, but he just been a lot off too. I'm gonna tell you something, man, and I ain't calling JR out nothing, but when you losing in this league, that's the type of stuff that happens, and we have to stop that. When guys winning, they play. Now I will say this: I'm the only guy. I'm one of the only guys, and I try to follow my rules. I was losing like hell, but I was still getting on here playing because I want everybody else to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Is it fun to lose? No, it sucks. I mean, but especially when I know I can't be on the game like that, I ain't playing at my best, and I go in here and I get beat 50, 60 something points. That makes you mad, you know what I'm saying? And then you're not intrigued to really play like that. You're like, man, I just wait this next season to bounce back, you know what I'm saying? But no, you got to play games, man, because it's money on the line, and people trying to play to get in, and then he's got guys out here getting free wins. It's not really cool, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully JR plays and it gets played and see what happens. That way Parkway ain't got to play no computer game. But if not Parkway, it might be the route you have to go, man, because y'all tight up there in your division, man, and in the AFC. So see what happens. Cardinals and Bobby. This is huge too. This is a big game. I'm gonna pick. That's a big game too. We'll pick. I hope that gets played. We'll pick Thursday night football for that one. Saturday night football for that one, and Sunday night football for this one. Vibin plays Edison pretty good. And we'll see what happens, man. I think Mountain's fighting for his playoff hopes. I think Mont coming in. I think he win. Yeah, home. Tight game, real good game. I'm gonna go 21-20. It's gonna be a tight game. Mont gets in. I think Mont gets that win to try to sneak in those playoffs. All right, Jets and Eagles. Dark Dust is another one. But going forward, we'll see what happens. Happens going forward with their other teams that need their playoff hopes, man. Y'all know I don't predict my games. Patriots and Giants. Same thing here with Jeter. Yeah. So the Giants, I don't know, man. We'll get with you and see what happens, man. Might have to play the computer, dude. All right. And that concludes your week 15 predictions. I'll come back and holler at y'all week 16. Everybody, for the most part, everybody been doing a pretty good job. Next season, I'm gonna start talking about next season next week. We're gonna be playing for some big stuff for the last season. Man 22 is on the board to come out soon. So guys, get ready. We'll talk about that going forward too. Y'all get these games in, man. So we can get to these playoffs and get the next season started, because y'all know the next season is kind of a little bit more rush. We play less. We have less days to play because we try to get it done before the new Madden drops. Okay. And 2 week 16, I'll holler at y'all. Let's get these games in. Yeah.